Hello once again, thank you for watching the Sewing Doctor in New York. Today I have a Juki DDL-8700-7. This is an automatic sewing machine with an auto lift. Means that when it cuts the thread, it goes up automatically. Auto lift CP-18. This is the board for the machine. I'm gonna go inside to it. I don't wanna get too deep into this because it gets complicated. Remember, these boards that you see here, this panel, CP-18, it's used for different machines with different operations. So the more you get into it, the more you're gonna learn. But for the basics, I'm gonna go over the basics. I'm gonna show you just what you need to know. This machine, only thing I really care about this machine is just about the bar tacking, the amount of bar tack. Very important for you to do the labels on the back, on the front. This is what we're gonna use the C panel for it. This machine has an auto lift, how to turn it off, because some people do not feel comfortable when the machine cuts and goes up automatically. I don't like it either. I think it's more better if you cut, the foot goes up, you take it down, it goes down. I like that way. I think it's better for me, and I really love working with a machine that does. This is the newest one, the CP-18. Pretty nice little computer panel right over here to work with any of the Jukis. You could use it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. As you can see, when you turn off the machine, want to turn it back on now, you're going to see the screen comes up. Just a straight line of dots comes up there. Straight line of dots. See? Straight line of dots only. This is your bar tacking. If I sew now, if you can see now, the sewing, the machine will sew, start sewing. At the end, we'll cut the thread for you. See? We'll cut the thread for you. That's it. Now, if I want to do a bar tacking, instead of doing it by hand here, you could automatically set the machine to do it for you. How? Very easy. Press this button here. Now you can see you have different numbers here. You have 3, 3, and 3. What that means is that when you have those 3, means that the machine is going to start sewing. It's going to do 3 stitches when it starts, and it's going to do 3 stitches when it's finished. Pretty easy and simple. You can see that. Sewing, those 3 bar tacking. Now, this number could be either decrease or you could increase it. How? You press in here, numbers start blinking. Here, you could either more, 4, press again, move to the other one, press 4, move to the other one, press 4, move to the other one, and press 4. Was that? Then please enter. Now the machine, what's going to do actually is going to do 4 stitches instead when it begins, and 4 stitches when it's finished. This is something that you could do as much as you want. Press again, blinking. Let me go down to 3. I like to be on 3. Press down, go next one, and press it down in 3. Now we have 3 stitches every time the machine starts sewing, and 3 stitches when the machine is finished. Easy. Once again, off, all line is completely off. Now, let's say you want just to do the front the machine. You want just the machine to bar tack at the beginning, not at the end. You turn this one here. The machine is going to give you 3 stitches when it starts. See that? Really easy. Very nice and easy. You could do the same thing. You could turn this off. You could turn it off. And turn this one on. If you want to just do the end, the machine is going to start sewing. When you finish your bar tack. Now, you got to keep an eye. When you turn this on, all of them on, you have this little dot down here. You want to change it, you can move this up. You see that? You could do it here too. You put it on the back. What you're actually doing is repeating it twice. Now, instead of going 1 and 2 on the back, it will do 1 back, and then start sewing. So the machine will start 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sew. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sew. So you could turn this little dot that you see here, this element on the back. You could bring it down, turn it off, or you could bring it down and here. See, now on the bottom, it will only go 1 and start sewing, 1 and start sewing. If we go into these buttons here, what is that gonna do? It's gonna be actually working for you when you do mostly a bar tacking. What bar tacking means? Let's say you wanna do a label and you just wanna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's gonna do it 5 times for you. Let me show you, look at this. See, at 1 time, okay? When you press the foot pedal down only 1 time. You keep it, press it down. See, if you want, let's say you want to do a label, you want to increase this number, you do the same thing. Blinking, you go plus. Say you want to make a label or something. 6. Enter. Now it's going to be a longer bar tacking. I'll show you, look at this. 1 time, you see? This is something that you want to do if you want to put just a label. Let's say you want to install a label and you want to use this. You could set it up as many as you want, and the machine will do it for you, no problem. It's just like a bar tacking. This is the only thing you have to think about it when this is that function that you're doing over there. Now, here's the bobbin counting. This bobbin's counter, what it does actually is start telling you how much thread left you have on your bobbin. You could set up whatever you want, minus, plus, whatever you want. It's when you turn on the machine, as you can see, if you press the I button here, and you want to erase it, it goes back to 0. It's pretty easy. It's just a standard. This is something very minor to know. This machine has, when you turn it on, the machine comes up already set up with an auto lift. You see, every time I sew, the machine press the foot goes up automatically. See that? It goes up automatically. Sometimes the customer don't like that. You see right here, check how this goes up. If you want to turn that off, really easy. Turn off the machine right here on your switch. You want to press the minus button here, turn it on. You see, foot lifted, off. Once you do that, you turn off the machine again. Once you turn it back on, when you finish sewing, the foot doesn't go up. I have to manually do it. You see that? Watch this. Some customers are more comfortable now. If you want it, instead, you press again the minus button. And while you're pressing the button, you turn it on. Now it says foot lifter on. See that? Turn it off. Turn it back on. Now the machine is working nice. These are the main features I would say that you have to look into the machine. Nothing more complicated. This is pretty simple. This is it, what you want to do. You don't want to do much of anything in here. You know, this is basically what you want. There's some other functions over there that you could do it also. Automatic foot lifter. Right now, the machine, it will only cut the foot when I finish cutting. Now, if I want to, I could go into the I button, press here, look for the pattern number 55 and change it to 0. Now, keep going here and go now to pattern number 59 and change it to 0. Once you have that, get out of here and move any pattern that you want. Turn it off. When you turn the machine back on, this is what you're gonna get. See? Everything is nice. Machine works pretty nice. Pretty nice standard sewing machine. Very easy. Threading comes up from the top. Right here, you have the first threading guide right here. From here it goes to this little small tension, which is good to use on these machines when you have the computer. Go around the disc, come down, go around the tension. Make sure you go inside the tension disc right here. Make sure you go inside the tension disc. Go around and then go underneath the check spring. The check spring, when you're sewing, you got to make sure that this is moving. As you can see right now, it's moving. From here, you go up through. It's called the thread take up on the sewing machines. Come down, all the way down, go through. This is important. A lot of people don't do that. I like to use it. When you're working on the machine, you want to make sure you thread it here into the eyelet right here. Then you thread the machine left to right. Left to right. Really easy. So that's all you want to be. These are the pretty simple steps that you want to do when you have an 87.7. You could do, right now everything is off. I could bar tack right here if you're more comfortable. You could bar tack right here if you're comfortable. It depends where you want to be at. This is pretty easy. Bar tack here, turn it off. Now you have, in the back here, you can't see it. There's a button right here. This is a wiper. When it finishes cutting, it goes through the needle and the actually foot and put the thread all the way to the right, like this one. Make it longer. So you could turn that off. You can hear the snap clickly. The wiper, it's sitting up here. It's not going around the needle. When you turn it on and you cut, you can't see it because it gets a very high speed. What it's gonna do is, when the needle starts going up, the actually wiper is gonna come between the foot and the needle and push the thread up to the right. You don't see it because it's very, very fast. But if you go to very slow motion, you're gonna see that the wiper is gonna go zoop, and then zoop, go right back, okay? This is all what it takes for these machines. Pretty easy, nothing complicated. Very popular machine to use. You know, you have different other functions here. I don't want to get into too much deep because that things that you might not gonna be able to need. This is pretty much what you're gonna need. What you see here, great machines, no problem. Everything working 100%. Auto lift, automatic CP-18 87.7. A very good machine, top quality, very delicate work. Everything, a nice machine.